Hello everyone, review. Bitcoin is stuck in our small range from 52,400 to 50,600. But this is most likely a consolidation raise. A raise in its rate, yes, as it is signaled by our descending PRI channel. In fact, that there are only a few hours left before the end of the week, specifically 2 hours and 20 minutes, and everything looks impressive. Several times we were bought from 56 here. The panic had already begun, worrying that we are breaking through this level, a small local level, 51,000, approximately 50,960, but nothing like this happened. We bought it. Very good long news about the increase in inflows in ETFs. That JP Morgan, yes, the head of JP Morgan, will still allow some kind of clients to buy Bitcoins, yes, through Bitcoin funds. Originally, companies like JP Morgan Vanguard didn't allow their clients into crypto rock, so to speak. Although access was through these very ones of ours like Ibit. Yes, by the way, the levels on Abit who asked, here they are, but now everything has changed. And this is very good for the market as a whole. Yes, as we can see. And the ratio of Ether to Bitcoin breaks through the upper border of its big downtrend. And of course, a change in trend is great because even Boykov is in this kind of will be very, very profitable for us. Yes, very, very wonderful because the other alts will be shooting like this in the way that we're seeing this week, for example, on the Uni, 40% growth, well, of course, on the news, but here are also long with such a descending channel. What we caught with the students from the optimal Koti tariff, yes, a gorgeous, incredible deal, of course. I closed early, at least I closed early. I don't know about the students who made it. Say hello, because there was a clear, neat level. Yes, with how I am, like me, I like it, with a huge volume profile from which we went up. But you can see that there are all RSI indicators. Overbought substantially. Well, of course, because it's Tsutswang for players. Yes, I mean, that's all their shorts. All shortists began to be covered by the footsteps and the elimination of the Koti coin. And the longists here were recruiting position additionally. And in fact, no one expected 100% growth here, as I did in including, and from the rest of the recommendations that I gave here on the channel. These are Ava's. Ava shows himself wonderfully. He said that the injection into the border of the lower downtrend so happened. We continue. Growth on the Unipanula pump because Aave has a similar protocol. One could say, yes, they have a DeFi protocol of the same kind. Yes, similarity of these coins, the belonging of these coins to the same sector of the Aave pump. At this point, this pump has been preserved. Yes, kept the price in the same range. And actually, what I'm talking about, the primary goal has been achieved by the 100 which I spoke to on this channel from the exit from the wedge. But I am in general. I'm aiming there at 120, somewhat higher than the PAV, especially when the broad market is growing significantly. NMR, let's go back to the recommendation, is still standing. High, cool, wonderful. I'm waiting for it at $41.20. There weren't many Lang structures here, but so far we're accumulating in such a small range. Yes, you can approve it. Yes, $36.04, even from $36.23 to 30 in principle, and most likely there will also be a consolidation for a hike higher. The next coin is Link. There is a slight oversold here and a descending channel, also an exit. Upwards, a very similar formation everywhere in the market. Well, since the bull is quite alike, yes, according to its metrics, so to say, its indicators. Here's a downward trend. The overbought status is significant. It started, yes. That means the median sales have already began on the RSI. Well, we almost got there, at least for the day. For 12 hours it sold. At 6 o'clock we basically broke below it, meaning that the overbought status was significant on the lower time frames. Well, also here, even a double bottom formed on the RSI. And as we can see, the price was significantly lower for us. Yes, though the RSI remained the same at this point. Here you could draw a line for understanding, for visual perception. That's it, link started for me. The entry point is somewhere around 17, yes, but at the breakout of these highs, naturally, of course, a rate increase for the link is also expected, yes. That means we will not be surprised for 23 and above here, since for the link, we have a massive, substantial, large accumulation, everything as we like. Yes, substantial accumulation and exit from it generates significant colossal growth, and it also accelerated by the bull market. And the last one is RVN. RVN also shows itself very well, getting out of the colossal profile, breaking all levels, breaking this trend that I was talking about. So far though, I was knocked out, of course, according to the previous position. Being with you, I re-entered and knocked out a stop, because there always should be a stop in the morning. But I catch the situation more globally and specifically, so it's natural to get out of this profile and overcome. I have 2950. 2954 can form the same kind of huge pump as on the cat. Well, let's analyze a little more locally. Here is my new deal, a breakdown of highs. Here we also have a wonderful accumulation and knocked out here. Yes, as soon as some exit was expected, of course. The channel here turned out to be not bad, but of the same kind as for the rest of the coins. As for the link, as you can say, there is some kind of channel on the Bitcoin, and of course there is an upward exit from it, and this is additionally accelerated by a bull market. So also the breakdown of a huge global diurnal and downward trend. It is visible only, guys, on the logarithmic one. Here I will show you on the logarithmic chart. Do not forget about this. In general, the picture is very positive here. Yes, my goals in principle. Everything is scheduled. We are moving somewhere to 38. Yes, I will close these positions because indeed a trend reversal, yes, there is a trend change, generates a new kind of trend. Most likely an uptrend since we are in a bull market, but a sideways trend will also suit me in principle. Yes, that is, my stop is quite far along the rhubarb. Yes, that is, it is kind of wobbling. You can stick it here. Really, I'm also interested in dominance, of course. In addition to this and the indicator that I follow, very attentive, we have a wonderful closure for a week, and a week just gorgeously closes in the consolidation above. The hike was bought out and the volume is weak, but they still buy it out. Still the future trend continues. So also the exit from the channel of this are common. Yes, Longo, the exit is even higher than the breakout of the upper boundary. And as I said in one of the first, yes, the second, because the issue is that there was such a situation here. Yes, pin bar, accumulation for shorts. It seems that, yes, but for 3 weeks we were carried up. Here the same thing happened in general because of the ITFs, because of the big factors of long continuation of the movement, perhaps even higher, since there was a lot here. In November of the 21st year, it was a legitimate all high, since it was in November-December of the year after the halving. Yes, the 21st year after Halkin. And here we have in the cyclical plan, yes, in terms of the cycle of the turn coin is completely different. As early as November 25th, it seems such a long way away. Oh, how far away. As you can see, you can pre-order it. And I've even marked out these zones where you'll find everything. Well, not that everything will be there. No one can predict that for you. They're Bitcoin cycles. That's what they're predicting. The last thing I want to mention is where we trade. It's Bybit with the lowest fees, the highest liquidity, and free P2P top-ups. You'll find everything on this exchange. By clicking the link in the description, you can get $10 for a $100 deposit and $30,000 for a $25,000 deposit. So the referral code is 63583. Come on, sign up, and if you already have an account on another exchange, switch to Bybit. I highly recommend it because it really is the best exchange for trading in 2020. For people with a Russian passport, thank you very much for your attention. All the best.